You better work, work. You better work, work. You better work, work. You better work, work.
Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump have been working hard for your vote, but when it comes down to it, which one of them is actually qualified for the job? I talked with two experts to look past all the scandals and campaign drama to break down their resumes and see who has the skills to be our leader.
Most times when you think of your presidential candidates, we talk about them being elected, but essentially the presidency is a job like any other, and at the end of the day, they are being hired. When you look at Hillary Clinton, she's your career politician. So this is somebody like many other job seekers out there where they're continuing on in the same career path, and we want to see, have they demonstrated success in the past, and is she going to do the same thing in the future? When we're looking at Donald Trump, it's a little different. We're looking at someone who's really a career changer, and there are so many people out there that feel the same way.
Because we know what we're getting with the establishment, and then we have somebody, an outsider coming in, and he does have transferable skills on paper, and we're still trying to figure out if it's transferable because of what we're seeing. It's not consistent on the brand side of it when it comes to social media and other things when it gets in person in public. And if you're putting that kind of information out there and it doesn't match your resume, you know you have definitely a conflict of interest. Now, is this something you still want to bring into your organization? What kind of, because it depends on the kind of culture you're trying to give.
So we should be looking at the organization as in terms of the country. Are Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton going to be able to work with Congress and work with the American people? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, basically any job seeker that goes in for an interview, 20% of that time is spent assessing, do they have the skill sets to do the job? Can they actually get the job done? But the other 80% of that time is really spent determining, are they going to fit in well with the team that they're joining and the organization as a whole, the corporate culture.
If you like the culture in your company, you're going to hire an executive that matches the culture. If you have a culture in your company that you're not happy with, and there's somebody that maybe other executives that you're really not happy with, you might want to bring that person in to be confrontational to try to build that kind of culture that you're looking for.
So we want to look and say, hey, are you actually going to fit in with this team? Because you can have the best skill set in the world, but if you're not going to mesh with the team around you, you're not going to be able to accomplish anything.
So that's why they're bringing Trump in, because if they bring him in and put him up against these people, he's going to disrupt everything. And when you're disrupted your thinking, when you disrupt your thinking, you're open for education and retention. Some people are saying they want Trump in there so he can disrupt everything and find out if they can even get along. And if they can't get along, maybe there is a change that needs to be made.
Yeah, let's talk about Hillary Clinton real quick.
Okay.
The perfect candidate on paper.
Even though she is a career politician, you can look back on her resume now and see and go through and check the boxes and find out if she's perfect. And on paper, she is. At this moment, does she match what we're looking for in that position? That's still left to be decided.
So it's really interesting to look at them just on paper, but one of the big takeaways from this is, are they going to fit in with the culture? And, you know, we as voters are the ones who are hiring them for the jobs. When we go into the voting booth, we are hiring the next president of the United States.
And they said 80% of it is that. Can they fit in?
Can they fit in?
I like that they brought up social media, because I think even everyday people like us, when you're applying for a job, these employers go online. They see what you're putting on Twitter and Facebook.